Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a very yumilicious chili oil. It is a spicy flavor infused oil that can boost the taste of any meal. The addition of this oil to any meal gives it a very delicious spicy kick. So now let's talk about the ingredients. I'm gonna be using chili peppers. You can use any chili pepper of your choice. The one I'm using is chili de árbol. It is a Mexican chili pepper. When I don't have that, sometimes I use the chili japonés. It is also a Mexican chili pepper too. But if you don't have any of this, you can use any one that is available to you. I'm also gonna be using peanut oil. You can use any vegetable oil of your choice, salt, seasoning cube, onion, and some garlic. Feel free to add other spices, but these are just the basic things I need. So I'm just gonna blend the chili until they are flaky. You don't have to blend them to be very smooth, like powdery. You want it to be flaky. But feel free to blend it to any texture you prefer. So if this is your first time on my channel or you are a returning viewer and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button and on the notification bell so that you can get an alert whenever I post a video. Like and share the video. Thank you and God bless you. When I'm satisfied with the texture, I'm going to pour it into a bowl. To the pepper flakes, I'm going to crush in one seasoning cube, then add a pinch of salt. You can add salt to taste. Then I'm going to mix everything to combine. Depending on how you want to use it, it is advisable not to use too much salt. When I'm done, I'm going to set it aside, then cut the onion and garlic. For the garlic, I'm not gonna slice them, I'm just gonna crush them because I don't want the garlic taste to overwhelm the oil. But feel free to add more garlic if you want a very garlicky taste. You can cut or slice them. After prepping everything, I'm gonna pour the oil into the saucepan and heat it up for about 1 to 2 minutes before adding the onion. The oil doesn't have to be too hot before adding the onion. So I'm gonna cook it slow and steady over medium-low heat to caramelize the onion. And you don't have to caramelize the onion if you don't want to. You can just fry your onion on medium to medium-high heat. The infusion of the onion into the oil is what really counts. So stir it once in a while, don't just leave it and walk away. So I'm gonna also add the garlic and let it fry until everything is done. After the oil is ready, you're gonna have a very aromatic oil that is not too garlicky. Let me use this opportunity to send a very special shout out to all those that are subscribed. You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you and God bless you. Chili oil is very popular in a lot of Asian countries and beyond, and there are millions of recipes out there. The most important thing in my opinion is making a chili oil that you can enjoy with spices that you are familiar with. After cooking it for a little above 30 minutes, I'm gonna take the onion out. The secret of having a perfect caramelized onion is to cook it slow until it is brown and soft. If you have ever tried caramelized onion, you will understand why people love it. It is extremely sweet. You would think they added sugar. You can snack on it because it tastes so sweet, you would think you are eating candy. You can add it to your mashed potato, mac and cheese, and the list goes on. After turning off the heat and removing all the onion from the oil, I'm just gonna let it sit for about 1 to 2 minutes before pouring it into the pepper flakes so that it doesn't burn the pepper flakes. Immediately the hot oil comes in contact with the pepper flakes, it will begin to cook it because you can see it is sizzling. You don't want the top part to be burnt, so stir it so that everything will cook evenly. to tell you that the pepper is really cooked. You can see the oil has taken up the color of the pepper. This tells you that it is cooked. I'm just gonna let it sit for a bit to cool down before pouring it into a jar. As for the caramelized onion, like I told you before, it is very sweet. You can snack on it. You can add it to any meal or use it as a topping. I let it cool for about 10 minutes. It is still warm. It is not completely cold. So I'm going to pour it into a jar. I'm just going to stir it before pouring it into the jar because it has settled. It is easier to pour it into the jar when it is very loose. So the chili oil is ready for consumption. You can store it in the fridge so that it can last for a longer time, or store it in the pantry. So in case you have never tried chili oil and you're wondering how do I add it to my food, let me show you a few examples. You can drizzle it all over your steamed veggies. Of course, the veggies are just bland, so it is a good addition. It also goes perfectly with your fried or steamed fish. You know every fish needs a kick. You can also drizzle it all over that your spicy noodles that is not really spicy. Then this is coconut rice. You can also add it to coconut rice. This coconut rice is not spicy, so this is a good addition. And even the white rice, you can still add it to your white rice if you don't have stew and you want to cook sakpa food. This is a good choice, but it's very delicious. It is spicy and delicious. And of course, the popular danwake in Nigeria. This is beans dumpling. You can drizzle it all over it, or you can use it as a dipping sauce. Personally, I think this is a better way of doing it because the pepper, the oil, and everything cooked together and the flavor has intensified rather than adding everything separately. If you have eaten danwake, you know what I'm talking about. To all those spicy food lovers out there like me, this is liquid gold that you can add to any meal and it will take it to another level of deliciousness. So now that you know how to make chili oil and how to use it, why don't you give it a try? I promise you, you're gonna love it because it is gonna take your meal to another level of spicy deliciousness. So thank you guys for watching. Till I see you next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.